Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to another Power episode of Divine Panther Presents. Thank you guys for joining us for another Sunday as we talk about Tommy Goes to Chicago with season 1, episode 4. Some old faces came back and quickly left, apparently. So, where we want to start? Chris, what did you think of this episode, sir?
I thought it was cool. For what it was. I mean, you finally
What it was.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's like episode 4 in any show is not, you're not going to get that deep, you know what I mean? So, the climax doesn't come up until like 5 or 6 or to the midpoint of the season, you know what I mean? So, and I'm assuming we're getting 12, 15 episodes of it. 12 episodes?
10,
it's like 10.
10.
Mm-hmm. 10, yeah. So, but no, I enjoyed it. I like how they put like some of the old geezers in this one, like Homeboy's father. Oh, what's his name? So now we know what happened to the homie from The Chi.
Sonny. I was about to say Sonny from The Chi.
Yeah, Sonny. There you go.
It's fucking like, Emmett stole his restaurant.
After you stole his restaurant, he's like, look, it's like now he's dealing with crazy old white women. That he's like, look, like
he wasn't that big on The Chi. He really wasn't.
Nah, because that was depression. Because
that was
depression.
He was moving there. But he had a heart attack. Remember? I mean,
that's right. Yeah, and he had you notice he had a cane. I don't know if that was just for the show. If this was just for the show, I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was a funny moment, even with the other old geezers talking about like want some damn coffee. Like it's like I like the whole white boy comment. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I mean. Don't look like we're gonna get that much eye candy anymore now that Gloria he just kind of wrote off Gloria now. So
I got we got theories about that. So I think
but no, overall I thought it was a good episode. All
right. So, Kim, what'd you think?
Seemed like a filler to me. Like it wasn't a lot going. I mean, he did kill a couple of serfs. Yeah, okay, and the leader, the sister, right? But it was just it was filler to me, like to give you more information about what's going on and kind of tying up Liliana or whatever, because we know she's gonna be around until somebody puts a bullet in her head, which is definitely gonna happen, and it might. I mean, seriously.
She got to get her sex scene in first.
You
can't die until you get a sex scene.
Absolutely creepy as hell.
It's going to get worse. Oh, trust me.
I was like, really?
No, it's going to get
worse. Yeah. So to me, it was a filler, but I mean, I love Tommy. So
he's going to be kissing all up on her scar, and she's going to be kissing all up on his cauliflower ear, and he's going to be kissing on their battle wounds. This is going to be.
We get to how she gets naked later, but I see your points. So Stacey, what'd you think?
It's okay. I agree with Kim. It's just filler to me.
So into the comments. No, I JP did not recognize his son. I believe his statement was in general, like, why are you hurting my store? Obviously, D-Mac recognized him, so it's personal. That's why he ran away and he saved him from being robbed or murdered by his cohorts. So that was kind of cool to show you that it's a message. Like he don't hate his dad. He's looking for his attention. Like he's trying to get his attention. He's upset, but he's not really trying to hurt him. So I thought that was interesting.
You could just write a letter. I mean.
Who said the same thing about Walter Flynn?
I mean, you could pull a Will Smith and be like, "How come you don't want me, man?" Like, I mean, I don't know.
But maybe we're gonna get that. Maybe again,
we're gonna get that scene.
We may get that scene. So for me, I thought the episode was pretty good. I think Tatiana's return was very. I appreciated it. I think she should have. I mean, of characters to bring back from book 1, Tatiana makes 100% sense. I mean, if you talk and the fact that they introduced the Serbians, as we discussed last week's episode, like where are the Serbians? Like, in this series. Also, it establishes timelines that this is after Power Book 2 season finale. This is not after book 1, because which I thought, So when Tommy is talking to Tatiana, right? She says, I could tell New York that you're still alive. And his response is like, don't you know what, I'm dead already? Because this is apparently after Monet pulled the gun on him and Tariq got the best of him at the end.
That's when I thought it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was already kind of known.
I thought, because if you look at this at the intro, when he's going through his memories of what the fuck ever, right? His last memory of Tariq is book 1 memories. Like somehow he forgot that fucking that Monet and Tariq put a gun on him. Like I thought it was after that, which is why he's not like remember what just happened, and he saw Cash since he has selfie videos with him and shit. But anyway, so. So I was like, oh, okay, this is supposed to be that far into time. But killing Tatiana didn't make any sense to me because Tommy does not have a supply for cocaine. Just like getting rid of the Jamaicans doesn't make any sense because CBI needed the Jamaicans for the cocaine. So this whole we're going to kick out the CBI and take over their territory and do what? Like, what are you going to do with it? Like, you don't have a supplier. And he should have made a deal with Tatiana so he could get a new supply for cocaine. But killing her, now we're going to have some random ass other Serbs show up. And then we got to deal with that. I thought it was a waste of a character. They shouldn't even have brought her in. Because nobody, I mean, they were just going to kill her off in this first episode like this.
Yeah. I think they should have eased her in. I mean, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Either way, she would have wanted Tommy dead. So either way, he would have had to kill her. But to your point, she should have had more than just at least 1 episode. So,
Yeah. Did you notice her airport hangar full of cars when she landed in her helicopter?
Yeah. Why? Yeah. I hate when shows do this shit. Like
I was like, did they just use the same scene from fucking book 2? They're like, fuck it, we ain't got that many sets. Let's just use the same anchor. I was like, that was some bullshit. So anyway, my 2 favorite scenes was the cafe scene and the dad sons scene. So let's start with the training day. Obviously, training day inspired to me a scene of Tommy and Diamonds sitting up there in the cafe. And then Victor walks in. So Stacey, what you think of said negotiations?
It was their attempt at humor, I guess. Are these 2 guys, are they somebody we should like recognize or know or be familiar with? That's what I felt like they were supposed to be, somebody we should
right. I think Chicago. I'm sure they're Chicago natives. Like I don't know who they are, but I feel if you know Chicago, you would know who they were.
Yeah, I mean it was okay. It was.
Kim.
Yeah, I thought it was just some comic relief. That's all it was. And they probably are somebody like in the community who has like an actual diner or whatever. Maybe it was filmed in their actual place of business, and so they did that. Maybe they do actually talk like that. So yeah, I mean, every once in a while they throw humor in there. Tommy can be funny sometimes too. With his little sly remarks he makes.
Yeah,
it's no big
Chris?
deal.
Huh?
No big deal.
What about you, Chris?
Yeah, no, I don't think it really served like really any true purpose, but I thought, just like you guys kind of already said, it kind of served the purpose of kind of showing us what the city kind of represents. So, which is what you kind of want to see. Like, we see that in BMF. We see that where they'll have a scene where it kind of reminds you, hey, look, this is Detroit. You know what I mean? So, so I figured that this was it, and it also, I mean, I liked it. Like similar to you, I appreciated that scene because it kind of broke away from all the seriousness. You know what I mean? So for me, just kind of have a little lighthearted jab and whatnot. It was, it was kind of funny. It was just kind of ironic. You just have a cafe full of a bunch of Black people, and then you have 2 white guys sitting across from each other randomly, and they just trying to like acting like they talking to some butlers, like, hey, yo, just a coffee, like, nigga, like what, like, I just thought, I appreciated that, even though, it was just that part I felt was truly a filler, you know what I mean? But I appreciated filler, I would say.
So So with that though, I'm saying, but you saw again Tommy and Diamond like being the older, like drug dealers in this situation. Like once again, talking to Victor, like, look here, young blood, like you come in here, trying to get us to say, hey, we all need to work together. And like their banter, like showing like they're really like somehow that they're really jiving, even though they don't spend a lot of time together. Like I thought that was kind of solidifying like their like particular relationship. And Victor being like, hey, despite what my dad is about, I'm willing to go behind his back. Let's see what we can do together. I thought that was kind of important, especially at the end when it's Victor who's standing behind Tommy, taking out Tatiana and crew, and not Diamond. You know what I'm saying? Considering Tommy's fucking his girl, and fucking Tommy hurt Simon, which is another thing that irritates the shit out of me, that they haven't actually brought that back. They keep on bringing up this fact of that Black people may or may not have attacked Paulie and his wife 20 years ago, and gave her face scars, and therefore that's why Walter Flynn hates CBI so much. But Tommy broke Simon's arm a couple of days ago. All right,
but that ain't someone that's not the boss's wife though. I mean, that's not. Well, I don't understand how.
I mean, like he's decided to. I'm just saying, like Simon was supposed to be there with Victor. Is what I'm saying. Right. Like the reason why, so I'm saying like that should have. I just thought that would have came up. Like if they have that kind of long term memory, it's just interesting that they're just like they just keep that.
Well, no, I mean, I gotta be honest. Even if the old boys were there and they saw what Simon was doing, especially like with the whole thing with Gloria and whatnot, they would have probably been like, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have gone that far, but motherfucker probably deserved it. You know what I mean? I don't. Let's be real. He deserved it. Like everyone was just looking at him like, dude, like, you know what I mean? He was drunk, he was fucked up.
It wasn't even overall. This one of the most rewatchable episodes of Power to date. It's on level with Snowfall and BMF. What? I don't know about I don't know about Snowfall and BMF. But I mean, it was pretty good. So this leads to the Yardies scene. So we relatively see the Jamaicans as they ride up in a random ass pickup truck or some shit, when Seamus leads the cops to arrest them, and we never ever meet any of the Jamaicans, not even Zamos, who again Tommy robbed him, killed his guys, and they're gonna take over his territory, and that's it. Like that's the whole beginning and end of the Jamaicans. Like, what was the fucking point? Like that made no sense to me. Like that could have happened off screen for all I give a shit. Like, does anybody else see the relevance of that scene?
Diversity.
They set it up to make Diamond look weak.
Those up?
Jay set it up to make Diamond look weak.
So I was thinking about that. Like, how did the cops know about it in the first place, right? So like Jay did that.
Yeah, set that up. That's what his whole little meeting with Jeremiah. I think what is his? I can't remember his
Elijah.
That's what that whole meeting was about. Setting that up.
So, because like a lot, like so to this. Okay, let's go down this road. So, like Diamond never like really asked the question that how did Elijah know we're supposed to be there in the first place? This is supposed to be a secret meeting, because even Victor said, "Well, does your brother know that we're here?" And he was like, "No." And then so like he never asked that question. How did Elijah know where they were to be like, "Hey, the scanners"? That should have crossed somebody's mind. Neither Tommy nor Diamond asked Victor why his cop who's on his payroll almost arrested them. Like,
I don't think you know who's on the payroll.
He said it. He said that cop's on my payroll. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said it during what was happening. They didn't know beforehand.
But my point is, after said event, he still said it as they were leaving. And I'm like, that should have been a conversation. Like, why the fuck is your cop here in the first place? Like, why? Like, well, like we set up. Like, I was like, it just seemed weird that they were just like, well, And now I'm thinking maybe Seamus also really works for Walter, because all of a sudden when Victor meets up with his dad, like he knows every fucking thing. You're hanging out with CBI. You're sitting up there messing with fucking Tommy, and I'm like, and then Seamus pulls over Victor again, and I'm like, is Walter pulling Seamus's Seamus's strings?
He works for the family.
And Walter
which is why Walter sent old girl to deal with the older.
So it just Paulie's son Andre is homeless and a crackhead. Yeah, that was interesting. Is that going to come up again? Like Paulie's son being on the street. We're trying to flush that out. It was Walter that called them. That's how he knew about the meeting. When did Walter? How did Walter know about the meeting? Like who would? I mean, there's no way. Victor would have told him.
Did Seamus tell him?
So, but how was Seamus there too? Is it truly? Maybe it's true coincidence that he just happened to be there trying to arrest the Jamaicans, and they just happened to be there. It looked like it was a big coincidence. It just seems kind of weird that it was, but I guess that's how it was supposed to be. Anyway, after said scene, Tommy and Victor are driving, and Victor says, "Hey, let's go get a drink." He's like, "All right, let's
not that bar.
Let's go to that bar." All of a sudden, Victor walking up to the door, a bar he's been to 2 other times. This is like the 3rd time. All of a sudden, Tommy's like, "You're fucking Gloria." Oh my God. I just figured that shit out.
No, he been new. No, he. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah,
Oh.
he said. Yeah, the way he said. Seriously, no, he said. I know. He literally said, "I know that you're fucking Gloria."
Tommy did not know. My point is, Tommy did not know. That's when Tommy figured out that Victor is the other guy. Is my point. Like Tommy, once he for some reason him.
You talking about Tommy? No. Okay, yeah, because Victor already knew that. Okay. Talking about Tommy.
And I'm like, I don't understand how him just going to a drink was all of a sudden he was like, "Oh my God," and then just somehow like shakes him. Like he's like, "Oh, Gloria, we can't be together because."
It's not. It didn't. I don't think it shook him like, "Oh my God, I'm scared." Like no. It was like more like, "Holy shit!" Like I'm shitting where I'm eating. Like that's just what I mean. I don't think he was terrified, but it was just like you really think that small dude like he was terrified of him beating his ass or something? No, he was like, "Look, I'm now trying to do business with him, and damn, this is about to get fucked up." Like,
but again,
that's what he was thinking. That's all he was thinking. He wasn't
like, "How you fuck it up?" When the guy who he's fucking don't care. Like if
he doesn't. Well, okay,
he didn't know. He
did not know that until what I mean. So
he didn't know until Vic told him he didn't.
Exactly.
Care.
But then he asked him, "Why are you still busy with me?" And his response was, "Business is business." So Victor's already established that he knows.
Yeah. So right after he said business, he's like, "Oh, okay," and then he's like, "All right, fine, water under the bridge," and that was it. So he's no longer afraid after
right after that.
Huh?
He broke up with Gloria after that. So my question is, why did Tommy do that?
Because Tommy doesn't shit where he eats.
Exactly. You don't shit where you eat. You know what I mean? Once he found out that he was the other guy, he's like,
he gets rid of Gloria. He's trying to make it work with Vic, right? So it's like
that's a complication. That's a complication. He knows. That's why he's like, just cut it out. Just cut it out.
Yeah.
All right. I've been here before.
He's not afraid. You really?
I know he's not afraid. I'm saying, but why does he give a shit? Like at all? Like if
he doesn't give a shit, but he at the same time he's like, well,
women mess up business. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah. So he says, "I've been here before." I'm like, when has he been here before? I don't know. It seemed like he had history. I'm like, why would he say what does that even mean? Like when was he? And she's like, now you know how it is to be in my shoes. I'm like, what? When was Tommy in a position where his love interest messed up the business? Is he talking about
Remember
Angie?
when he was with Lakeisha? With Lakeisha. Remember? They didn't remember what's her name? Tasha didn't want Lakeisha to fuck with Tommy because of the business.
That's right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And he
did
it
anyway. Even had lunch. Yeah.
And then Lakeisha kept messing with Tommy, and they were sneaking around for a while.
Yeah.
And then they started fucking.
And then Lakeisha even asked, and then Lakeisha was like she was saying something like, let me I want to know more about the business. And then Tommy's like, no, I can't. You know what I mean? Like more of like, if I introduce you to this, that's it. You know what I mean? Right. Obviously, she kind of knew through Tasha, but Tommy was like literally like opening it up wide for her, like made her part of the business, actually, other than just having a hair salon that Tasha had her have. So that's what he meant by that. Yeah, ain't no one afraid. Ain't no one afraid.
I didn't say shit, Chris. I did not say he was afraid. I'm saying the fact that he even gave a shit at all just don't make any sense.
He didn't give a shit. Like, that's why he broke it off.
We got it. All right. Yeah. So I think this somehow is laying the groundwork for like Liliana and him fucking because like we got 2 conversations where like one before he kissed them, which makes the whole scar thing is really getting on my damn nerves. Like everybody's, oh my God, like you got a scar. Like, can I lick it? Like what the fuck is happening right now? Like Jannard's thing was just, it was.
You tell me you don't want to lick that scar today.
This is the second. This is the again. This is now the second fucking character who's like, "Hey, you see her scar? Hey, what's the scar? Can I touch it?" I'm like, "What the fuck is going on with this?" But anyway,
I don't know, David. I low key want to touch it myself, so I'm just saying.
Again, you gotta reveal stuff, bro. But with this, but I'm saying, but I think
I want to be like. It'll be like what was it? Was it the second Harry Potter film where they try to touch like, can I touch your scar? They like touch Harry Potter like.
Tommy got Joe Pesci walking into the room with plastic all over plastic everywhere.
Wait, what?
Joe
like Pesci's bad.
Walking into the room with plastic on everything. Oh. He's talking about when I guess when they went to Herman's house. Yeah, because he's sitting on the couch with all the plastic.
Oh yeah, old school. Yeah, that's some old people shit.
But
that's some old people shit.
Anyway. So Jannard asks, like he questions why Liliana is still with Tommy. Like there's more to just business. Then fucking even Diamond asks, like, hey, is there something going on? Now Tommy is magically single. And I'm like, I think he's gonna get the draws. So I don't want to see it. I'm not asking for it. I think this is where they're going at some point. Like,
wait, what? Because he said he's single?
I'm saying it just, we'll see. I'm putting it out there as for some reason. Like I'm not, it don't need to go that way, but I'm like, I think that's going to be something for some reason. So again, Tatiana's dead. So now they got some new big bad Serbian coming up. Claudia has met the chemist that's created Delilah. I think is the name they want to go. Dahlia. So, what y'all think of that? I mean, like, is this going somewhere? Like,
she's getting on my nerves.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, from the first episode, I was like, I was kind of feeling her a little bit, and then like the whole like getting the father to prove. Now I just don't care. It's just more like. I was like, now I'm okay with the father being like, "Oh, you disrespect." It said, "You disrespect me too many times," and then what I mean. I don't. This whole story, it better amount to something because right now I'm not giving a damn. You know what I mean?
So
yeah, like she needs to shoot her dad or something.
Yeah, just right
now, I don't care about her storyline at all.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that Victor is scared of an old man with cancer? Like, I mean, he like throws his glass like he has a little tantrum, and his dad's like, "What the fuck you gonna do?" He's like, I was like, "What?"
No, because it's his father. He's like beating your father's ass, really? Yeah. Like, nah, like you know what I mean?
Like, I mean, like at some point, this man got to go anyway. I'm just saying, like, he should have stood up. I'm not saying he got hit her, but he was like legit like scared, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "No, dude." So I thought,
you see that all the time. But okay, really, like, men all the time are like scared shitless of their women. Now, but if they come to fisticuffs, like a lot of them probably think they can. So I don't know what the point. You're saying he was scared shitless. What I'm saying is that don't mean shit just because of like someone can beat their ass. Like the thing is that doesn't correspond all the time. To my point, Dave. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So I thought maybe like. Since now we introduced another woman into the situation, I was actually thinking, I was like, okay, maybe. So now Claudia is going to start sleeping with the chemist, but then like, she's only credited with one episode. So I was like, okay, maybe that's probably not going to go anywhere. I was like,
yeah,
we're going to get a throuple.
I really hope that they don't make her start sleeping around with the chemist. Because then that just, at that point, I'm like, you know what? I hate your character so much. Like, it's like, this is what y'all mount to her character. Just, she goes around sleeping with folks just to get around. Like it's an old 80s TV show. Like, what? Like, what are we doing here?
Liliana gave me vibes that she preferred Claudia rather than Tommy. She don't know Claudia. But Diana is interesting. I was like, I don't know about that. So if we got, what do you think of the father bonding moments of Herman and JP and Tommy? What y'all think?
That was cool. I liked it.
Right? Yeah. It was cool to see Sonny back. I was like, oh shit. Like,
yeah.
He's Sonny on the Shy.
The Shy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, at the same time, it also wasn't on the level of This Is Us either. So it was like just the appropriate amount of like, oh, that's so cool. Like, you know what I mean? Not like, oh,
Sterling K. Brown would have been crying. That's how he does it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gets Emmys every year, because that's what he do.
Wait, who's this?
Sterling K. Brown.
Who's Sterling?
This is a.
Yeah. Randall, the only black man on this show. I mean, like, so like.
Oh, black. Oh, is that the dude from Black Panther or something? Was he in Black Panther? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what else he's done. I don't know.
No, I got you.
He was in Black Panther, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was
that's the only thing I know him from. I've seen his face on This Is like, I guess he wears glasses on that show. I don't watch him.
Chris Darden in the OJ show.
Oh, also true, which I didn't even recognize.
Well, he's what?
Chris Darden on that OJ.
Oh, he's on that. Oh, okay.
People versus OJ Simpson.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch that. I haven't watched
that shit. What? That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
JP is the most boring character. They just haven't flushed him out yet. Like they're I mean, and with D-Mac, him, meeting up with his son, clearly his son recognizes him. He does not recognize his son. So what's up, Stacey?
Bad parenting.
Well, how long ago has it been? How long?
14 years.
Because kids,
you live in the same city, you can get like yearbook photos, social media photos, baby. Like
he live on the street. What social media he got? Like, this dude don't even know the word albino.
Most people have cell phones.
Did you say high school? You say high school photos? Nigga don't even know albino. Like, no, he ain't grad school. They ain't no high school photos. You'd be surprised
how many people don't know.
Negro, I bet he didn't even show up for his. He didn't even show up for his high school yearbook picture. I guarantee you. I guarantee you he was absent.
So he got a mug shot. I'm sure.
Yeah. You got a couple of those. Yes. He got a couple of those. Like,
so stop it.
Yeah.
But but now they're starting to flush it out. So like it was good. And I saw Tommy like, wow, this is what it means to have a father or a stable.
Yeah.
That loves you. And I was like, he's like, oh shit, like I should have been raised by a black man. Like instead, I got coked out to fucking Kate.
He really enjoyed that moment. Like watching them kind of like bicker towards each other. He's like, damn, this is what I missed. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was cool. And then
look at the credits. I don't think we're gonna see Miriam again. Because she's only credited with one episode. So I'm like, damn. So I guess the two brothers.
So will we see? I think we asked this before, but will we see Kate in this?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
I think they're pretty solid on. No, that's not happening. They're not gonna take a family trip back to Chicago, to New York, so they all can visit the poor mom. At 17, he was 17 when they had JP. I was like, how old was Kate? I'm like, so she was a teenager.
Man, see, when I heard that year, I was like, Dave's gonna be like, yo. I was like, where's my calculator and how old was she? Like, I was like, uh-oh.
I don't know her age. I was actually trying to see how much the age difference between him and Tommy. I was actually thinking about doing that, and like, what's the span of her moving to Atlantic City? But I was like, fuck it, it's just writing. Let's just move forward.
Just writing. Oh, you said that about the show.
I was, bro.
I'm gonna remember that next time P Valley comes up and we see Miss Mercedes and her daughter. All right.
That's up there with Queens to me. That's a whole different situation. And
that's not just writing. That's not just writing.
No, I want to go through this. Victor's not putting hands on. It's consistent with difference between Samson and Delilah. CBI will to divide and conquer, but the Flynns want to do it as a family. All right, so they're real. Well, not really, because Claudia's doing her own thing, Victor's doing his own thing, and Walter don't know either one of them is doing anything. But Kate will be in season 2. That would be why she shows up like, Tommy, I need some money, you motherfucker. I was like, I knew you were alive.
Bruh.
So this.
No, she's gonna slap the shit out of Tommy if she finds out he's alive. You know that.
Yeah. So she's going to slap the shit out of Tommy, and she's going to clap the shit out of Sonny. Okay.
Yep, that's not what we want to see. That's not what we want to see.
No.
She's like, it's been a while since I had some black stuff. She's like,
he got that pimp cane. He already got that pimp cane. He good. Man. He got that.
No.
He's like, "Come here, white girl. Come on."
Yes, yeah. So I was like, that's way too much, bro. Like, I don't want to. I wonder. I doubt Tommy's ever going to reveal how many times he laid in Kate's arms, just in the bed as a grown man, to be like, or why hasn't fucking JP said? So who's your dad? What is he like? I murdered that dude. Like, I don't like how. Deep
I don't think he'll say that.
Yeah.
Not to JP. Not right now. No, because he doesn't know how that's going to be received.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, what happened? Do they get there? Do they get there to the point that Tommy's like,
I'm sure they do, because Tommy right now, when I was looking at this episode, all I kept thinking was Tommy's earning his death. So we got probably 5 seasons until Tommy is dead.
Oh,
I mean, think about it. He's doing a lot of killing. He's doing a lot of stuff, and
he's doing a lot of smiling too. Which is not a good sign. That's not a good sign.
He's starting to become happy, right? Like, maybe he's trying to get established with an actual family. Mm-hmm. So when Lisa Marie comes up and shoots him at his grandma's house, he'll be like, "I got it. It's all right. I found peace."
Lisa Marie. That's Proctor's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Who else thinks that Gloria is going to end up pregnant?
Gloria? That'd be so weak. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, me neither. Don't do it.
I'm good without that.
Holly was enough. Okay,
I'm not saying he's gonna kill her. I'm just saying.
No. I'm not saying he's gonna kill her either. I'm just saying we already had Tommy get someone pregnant.
All right.
Let's pump the brakes on Tommy's seat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like,
because condoms is not a thing here. He ain't,
because it's the one thing that Tommy, I'm sure, would want, right? So we can't give it to him.
It's
true.
I was just thinking though, especially like seeing how, you know what though, they might actually be on to something, because after having that big old scene with watching his half brother and and his father kind of get along, maybe he's starting to think about some things. And I don't know, maybe if Gloria is pregnant, for one, that will be Tommy's swan song or whatnot, and he tries to make a better life for his unborn child. I don't know.
And
that would be something. He's gonna die. Yeah, no, yeah. You're absolutely right. So and then Tariq comes out of nowhere and says, "Don't worry, Uncle Tommy. I take very care of this of your side.
I will adopt my fake.
And then Tommy be like, "No, you motherfucker," and he dies.
I'm like, how are they gonna keep Gloria relevant? You know what I'm saying? And is the question. I don't see her going back to Victor. So I'm saying, like, how do they keep her relevant? She's not just banging.
She's eye candy, man. It's for folks like me. All right, that's what she's there for. Okay.
And this breakup is not forever. It's just until he can get the business going, his business, and then he's gonna start banging her again.
So it'd be. I want to see how all that's.
Yeah. Well, the preview. Did you see the preview for next week? Mm. So the father shit was a Seamus. Seamus is the father, right? Or what's the father's name?
Seamus is the cop.
Oh, sorry.
The father is Flynn.
Flynn, yeah. So Flynn like confronts Gloria about something. So like, yeah. So yeah.
That's the other thing. So when Walter got out the SUV and spoke to Tommy, and he's like, "Leave my son alone," right? He was going there to see Gloria. And like, they didn't show that, but that's why he was there. He was not there to see Tommy. He just happened to run into Tommy.
Right.
But that was after fucking Victor was like, "What if I run away with Gloria?" And he's like, "This is all for you. Go get your Lucky Charms." It was my accent. But after that, then he's like, so one on his way to tell Gloria to leave my fucking son alone, he runs into Tommy and he tells him first, "Leave my son alone." But like, they don't show you what happens like inside the bar, and I would wanted to have seen that, to be like, because clearly that's why he was there, and it would have been interesting to see what Gloria's response was. Like hey,
next episode.
So we get flushed out next time. I was like, why is he fucking there? Vic will have sex with Gloria again. Nah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They're both going to be hitting those chicks again, both of them. Not necessarily tag team.
He sketched her their house on a napkin. He's gonna get some again.
Oh yeah,
she does care. I'm not saying she don't care. I don't know. I don't know that. I guess I'm saying I don't know if they're following Vic enough to even have that scene. Like because it seems to be like a lot of like the only reason Vic is relevant is because he's around Tommy. The only reason Gloria is relevant because she's around Tommy. So I mean, it's possible. Again, we gotta keep her around. We gotta keep her relevant. And right now, all she is a a sex partner. I mean, really. So and if she's not with Tommy, then she gotta get with Vic so she can stay on screen.
I don't know if the sister's still available. I'm just waiting for the sister to be like, "Hey, my turn. It's my turn." It's like
you said Claudia and Gloria.
That would be interesting. I'm not saying that's what I want to necessarily see, but I would not mind.
That would be interesting to you as a man.
That would be very interesting.
Not to the storyline.
I'm curious. I just only for research purposes. I'm curious how the story would go.
Research purposes, really?
Yes,
ladies.
Yes.
What we need is a scene.
Is that ebony and ivory type scene?
Where Gloria says, "Yeah, I remember in college, you know what I'm saying, I know being bisexual, I just thought maybe I could do something." I was like, if she mentions herself being bisexual, I'm like,
exactly.
And I'm gonna be like, it's gonna happen. I was like, I know Rose
especially with Claudia. I mean, at that point, Claudia would be tasting the rainbow. I mean, she got her Asian girl, and then she get her black chick.
That's why I thought the black doctor was gonna get involved, and 50 was gonna be like, I need all three of y'all just doing whatever. Like I thought I was like 50's laying the groundwork for this. Like, and I'm like, why 50? Like, don't do it. Like Gloria is for the streets. Like she's not for the streets, bro. Like, she broke up with Vic because he can't commit, but then she's with Tommy and she doesn't want to commit. And that doesn't make sense to me. Like if she was like, hey, Tommy, let's do something. And he's like, nah, I'm not emotionally available right now. Like that would kind of make sense. Like maybe she thought she could like start something with Tommy. It could go somewhere.
But you gotta remember her and Tommy are just fucking. There's no love you kind of stuff going on there. Victor and her actually had a relationship where he will not claim her because of the father. So it's a completely different thing between her and Vic and her and Tommy. I was
about to say Tommy and Gloria is just having fun with each other.
Yeah, they're having fun. They're enjoying each other's body. That's it.
Even more reason, I thought she'd be trying to find somebody she can actually have relationship. That's what she wants. Is a committed relationship.
Why would she do that? Why would she do that with Tommy?
She doesn't want a committed relationship. No. She wants Vic.
Yeah.
Committed relationship. But anyway, all right.
But not with Tommy. Tommy's
No, Tommy is, as they say, good dick. Okay, that's for her.
Exactly.
That's just good dick.
Thank you, Chris. That's it.
That's just that's it.
Yep. Gloria will bring the Jamaicans back to the table. She's Jamaican, so family might be the Yardies. All right.
Possible.
All right. So that's how Zamos finally gets revealed. Like maybe because she's made no mention of family whatsoever besides her dead husband, which I'm hoping he's actually dead and he don't pop
dead
up.
Mother.
Her dead mother. So I'm like, so like again, maybe she does have some long lost siblings that we don't know about. And maybe she don't want to claim the Yardies. That was
sworn before the show started. They said she had a child, but maybe I could have sworn
I said the same thing when I read her description. I thought she was a single mother, and I was like, oh, there's no place in Keisha. But then once I went back to the Deadline article, no, she was just she was supposed to be a veteran herself, but
and they changed it. Okay.
But I was like, I was for that kid too. I thought she had a kid, but maybe they thought that was a little bit too much.
I was about to say, Kim, you would have heard about it from him. We'd be like, where is he? Where is he?
Yeah.
Where's Yaz? Damn it. Yaz? Where's that?
I was like, where's that fucking kid at? Because I would have been mad. I'll bring that up doing double cross because that upset me when I found out about a 6-year-old child apparently don't have a mama. I was like, it's
really?
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
Yo, anyway. They advertised is crazy. Like the only time I ever heard about double cross was through you guys, and then now when I go to the home screen on Amazon Fire Stick, it keeps showing double cross as the first thing I see.
Because you said it. When you say stuff, Alexa hears.
That's what I'm saying. The joints are spying on me, and I blame you guys. You know,
it is what it is, as they say. Anyway, so we'll see how this. Anyway, so it looks like Jannard is really able to kill his brother. Now, he just got him murdered in prison, or when he got out. But all of a sudden, this whole I wasn't able to go to college. I was doing the life for 15 years. You can still go to college, bro. Like you can still
83, 84 years old are graduating from college. So I'm like, There's
And
nothing
went
stopping
to
him.
college and dealt drugs. We see Tariq doing it.
I mean, like
Exactly.
he makes $2 million a week, and
Yes.
still is in honors classes. Like this, like Jannard gets on my fucking nerves, and I gotta say,
Oh, I thought it was just me. He gets on my nerves too.
and all the
He's
niggas
annoying.
that come out his mouth, like he is not the one to be like, I was supposed to go to an Ivy League school. I'm like, you know, he ain't striking me as that character. Like, but all of a sudden,
I don't know. Brushan Dick went to college though.
and look at that loud mouth. I'm saying, but even
Yo, she about to
that many niggas.
graduate. What you
That's a
talking
lot
about?
of
And she's
niggas.
still
I mean, like-
alive, unlike light skinned girl.
Chris, we ain't doing that. I'm just saying, Jannard, he gets on my fucking nerves, and I'm like, if you hate your brother that bad, you could have had him murdered in prison. You didn't have to give him a place when he got out. Like, it don't make sense why all of a sudden he's like, I gotta get rid of him. You were already in charge. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I don't know.
Well, it's because he's mad because he feels like his brother's not respecting the hustle. Like Jannard did take care of the business while he was away. And now he comes out and he's like, all right, Jannard, I got it. You can go ahead and go back into the background, behind me. And that's pissing him off. I mean, it would piss you off too.
But
like on that level, it's just kind of, I don't know.
Well, he is kind of young-minded. He's not the smartest one in the world. I mean,
no, but he's also not like 19.
He hangs around teenagers basically, so he's not very smart. I mean, teenagers fly off the handle about everything. And the reason he likes them is because they fly off the handle and they shoot, and they're dummies. So they just start shooting people. And Jannard is in that headspace. Diamond is not. Diamond's like, he's more strategic because he's older and he knows that you can't just go around shooting people and think there's not going to be any consequences and taking people's stuff. But Jannard he's just an idiot. He's jealous. He feels like Tommy is taking his place next to his brother.
Yeah. That's a lot.
And his immaturity is just showing. That's why he's acting like a spoiled little brother.
But it's like this. So first episode when he was like, I bought this barbershop, right? Like he's like, you don't rent your own, right? Like I thought they were trying to show you that he was a thinker, but he had to be in the streets because brother was gone. But this episode kind of makes him like an ignorant, like hothead. Which is not the same character that was written.
Yeah, it's very inconsistent what they did with his character a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it doesn't.
No, I agree. I'm on the same wavelength with you, man. I'm looking at him like this isn't what we saw before, and he's now like he was all about his brother having everything. Now he's more of like, wait a minute, he's trying to take everything.
He wanted his brother to have everything, so he would leave him the business the fuck alone. Give him his barbershop. Put him in there, make him stay in the barbershop. I'm still running CBI. But his brother was like, no, I'm going to run CBI and have the barbershop.
What's up, Stacey?
When it had that scene in the barbershop and Diamond was like, I'm not going to kill anymore or whatever. He looked disappointed.
Yeah.
So he did want him to be like in the life again. And he made it look like Diamond was just going to be completely legit and Jay was going to run the streets. But then Diamond went back into the streets and now Jay is mad. I don't get it. I don't know. Doesn't make sense.
Also, and to that point, all the people still followed Jannard because when it took him to tell those two guys to leave Tommy alone. Like no one has respected Diamond so far. Like no one's been like, hey, Diamond, whatever. I did think. Do we think Liliana was gonna tell Tommy that Jay wanted her to kill him? I thought that's coming. That should have been a serious conversation. And maybe it's gonna come later, but that needs to be on the table. Maybe she was still smitten with that lit kiss that he.
That's why Tommy told her to keep your ears open to listen for stuff like that.
Right. So hopefully we do see them work that out. Jay's real issue is Tommy, but it still goes to like some kind of brotherly bullshit. Like why do you hate the white boy so much? You know what I'm saying? Like it don't.
He's just jealous because he's acting like this dude comes from nowhere, out of nowhere, and you best buddies with him, doing business with him. What about me?
Just get one of your little whippersnappers to go kill him and keep him open. Like I don't understand.
It's not hard.
What's up, Chris?
One thing I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised at you about something. We're 4 episodes in, And you know how, like, for example, like with Zeke, right? With Zeke in Power, when he was like, hey, he's a basketball player. I need to see him play more basketball, blah, blah, blah. I'm curious after the 4th episode, you're not saying, what the hell? What he cut hair in prison. Why ain't he cutting hair now? All I'm seeing, they're in the barbershop, but they ain't cutting nobody's hair. He ain't got no customers except these drug dealers.
He has no customers.
Like, I'm just saying. I'm surprised at you. I was thinking, I just knew, because every time
the barbershop is the new truth. It's just there for meetings.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Like, ain't nobody collecting.
I guess.
But to that point, they actually had parties at Truth. Like Truth was an actual.
In the beginning, yes. After a while, it was just ghost drinking and politics.
Once he got out of jail, he stopped throwing parties and shit. But to Chris, that's the least of my worries with this show, bro. like that's like this. I saw a meme that said this show is basically a live action versions of Grand Theft Auto. It's just like random violence and
because the main character happens to be Tommy, like in Grand Theft Auto.
No, because it is just random ass like this violence. I'm like, what is happening? Like, why is it happening? Like, it's like story don't mean shit. It's like action, sex, little more action, couple of titties, violence, and it's like there you go. You got an hour, and that's it. And I'm like, this all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. There's no like. There's very little character development. If it is, it's inconsistent as we can see. Like, it's
violent and sex. What does that sound like? That sounds like a Game of Thrones.
So somebody, but that had character development until the last season.
Yeah,
I mean, but like, it was going somewhere. There was a reason. But anyway. But I'm still here. I'm waiting to episode 5. I'm waiting to episode 5 before I
remember I said like it was right at the climax, right? I could be hopefully I'm not wrong. But
I was like, five should be the most action, but this is an action show with some sex in it. Like it's not supposed to be like the drama of book 1. Like you just need to accept that. I need to accept that it ain't not supposed to make sense.
It's not the soap opera of Angie and Ghost, and Tasha.
True,
and Sean.
But even with that, like Milan as a character was well developed and came up, and you're like, oh shit, like you didn't see that Lobos was developed, and you're like, he's a problem, and we have to deal with it. Like it made sense, but like these guys are just cookie cutter, like connects that they're murdering. The Rojas people got murdered, that hasn't come back. Zamos probably won't even get seen. It's a lot of things. Anyway, it's Chicago.
How many times are they gonna name drop Ghost for no reason?
That's getting on my damn nerves too. That's really getting on my damn nerves.
That was clever. Using Ghost's name, that was clever.
That made no sense. I was like, fuck you.
I know, right? I had to pause. I had to be like, what made you think like saying like, hey, bring Ghost means, hey, I'm in trouble.
Please commit violence. Like Tommy was the muscle. Tommy was the one to be like, I'm murdering these people. And Ghost was like, hold up, let's talk about it. She should have been like, Tommy, bring Tommy, because I need Tommy right now. Like that made no sense. Also, if we're going to acknowledge that the Serbs not only knew that Jason was dead, but that Ghost was dead, that means, and that Tommy was dead, how the fuck have the Flynns and neither CBI have just Googled Tommy Egan and be like, you were murdered, like by the cops X amount of days ago. You were connected.
Ghost killed Jason. Andre was accused of that.
He was never arrested.
What? How did they know Ghost did it?
That's what I'm saying. That don't make no damn sense either. But I'm
like, should have said your subordinate Andre Coleman killed our guy
because he
was actually arrested for it.
He was actually arrested for it. But neither the Flynns nor the fucking Diamond nor Jay have been like, Tommy, we know you. Like you're supposed to be dead in Chicago. I mean, in New York City. You're working with a guy named Ghost. Like none of them know any of that shit, but somehow the Serbians know all that shit. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like it just
Hicks that Tommy murdered.
What's
the Hicks? Who were the Hicks?
I don't know. I don't know what he was talking about. No. Zamos's people. I think that's the only thing I could think of that he would find out about. Hicks? Like they were white. I mean, both of them were white. I mean, So.
Oh, the crackheads. Is that what
Yeah, the crackheads first episode. Yeah. Let's not. So it just irritates me. Before it isn't even an hour. It's only about 50 minutes. What the fuck is that got to do with it? Chris, it's Power Book Force hoodie. Once David got onto the show, earned another 2 episodes to make it make sense.
Wait, say it again. What was the message for me?
It's like a team effort, I guess. It's the Power Book Force hoodie. Oh, once David got that, the show earned another 2 episodes to make it make sense.
Yeah,
I love the hoodie. I mean, damn it. I was like, I love it.
I see what the question. Okay, gotcha.
So bring Ghost back. Yeah, just stop mentioning them. And then he only refers to him as a partner. Like he can't tell Diamond, his new best friend, that he worked with a guy named Ghost. Like what the like? I don't. Anyway. All right. So let's go to Kim.
Maybe it hurts every time he hears the name Ghost. It hurts him. It hurts him real deep, man.
That's that bullshit. Because Terry said that same shit too. No, he has no problem when Liliana is like, hey,
that's different though. He knows, like, obviously she knew about that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like just like, let's just say someone in your closest family passes away or whatnot. You ain't gonna, like, someone you just met. You ain't gonna bring it up to them, but someone who probably knew of that pass with that person or whatever, like, you're gonna feel more comfortable actually bringing it up more of, like, you know, rather than just, you know, by name, rather than, you see what I'm saying?
He's referring to a business partner. Business partners have a name. I'm just saying, if he's
but like Ghost is like
two together, and like, you know, I held him when he died. I ain't saying any of that shit. I'm just saying, if you're gonna keep on talking about your business partners have a name, that something like just.
But maybe he feels like it's like since you never even met him before, it's none of your business. Like, you know what I mean? You just know him as like he was a business partner. But like it's a sensitive. You saw how he reacted when he even had to relive the fact, saying like, "Yo, he died, and there was nothing I could do about it." Like, you saw he was still. It was like it just happened. You see what I'm saying? So he's still sensitive about it.
Also,
leave the white boy alone, David.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Where the fuck was Tommy the whole time when he left New York City in book 1? Between that time and the time he came back to New York City to confront Tariq, where the fuck was he for a whole month? Like, where is he driving to? That don't make no damn sense. Like if this is after book 2, not book 1, he's been driving for like a month towards California, but somehow he just barely got near Chicago. Like, that doesn't make sense. Where the fuck was he? Anyway, that's just me. All right, Kim, what do you want to see? How do you want the season to end? Anything you're looking forward to?
Oh, okay. Oh, you said season end like as if next week is it? Okay. All right. Sorry.
How you anything you want to see before the show? Before looking forward to?
Well, I mean, I gotta see how this thing with Claudia works out.
Okay.
You know, she's annoying, but I still want to see how it works out with her. We got this Diamond and Gerard thing, Jannard, or whatever the fuck his name is. He's annoying. He really is. He's just a bratty little brother, and Diamond needs to punch him and knock him the fuck out
again.
Like, for real.
Again. Like, really. Just like snap out of it, dude. Like, and then I really feel like someone's gonna go against Jannard that Jannard doesn't think will. Like, we'll tell Diamond what Jannard is really trying to do. And I think it might be Isaiah. Even though he's acting like he's, like Jannard told him, I trust you. That's the person. When you say that to them, you can't trust them. So that's why I think something's gonna happen with that. And then Tommy's just gonna continue to be Tommy. Ileana is definitely gonna die by the end of this season. Definitely. Because there's no purpose in her except for to be like someone familiar for Tommy to hang out with, because he has nobody really to hang out with, right? JP, and then JP, I really don't care about this dude. Like, why do they keep showing him?
For him to be like his humanity, I think it's for Tommy.
I understand that's true. Like what they did with Yaz with Tariq, I get that, but I still need give me more about this dude. Like, give me a reason to care about this guy. I don't care. And I didn't want to see his dad. Like, why are parents now being brought into the fucking show? We're killing people. Leave the parents in the old folks home. So yeah, so I don't know. I still love the show. Don't get me wrong, I do. But there's just certain things. And like Flynn, the father, it's like, how many times are you gonna jump bad with your kids before you catch a bullet?
Yeah.
Like, understandably, your kids should have some fear of you. They should, absolutely. And it's a respect thing. It's not like they know you can't beat them, but it's a respect thing. That's why Vic was kind of like, "Aye, Dad." Yeah, because he backed up, because he was like, you got to remember who you're talking to. You're talking to your father, and you can't hit him back. You can't do anything to him, because if you do something to him, it is too disrespectful. People in Ireland will come and kill you, right?
We haven't seen that either. They haven't flushed out the whole Ireland thing either, or even started, right? So
right, exactly. So but yeah. So we'll see what happens. Gloria, like I said, she's having fun. She's enjoying fucking, and I'm with it. Like a lot of men don't like to see women doing that because they look at us like as being a hoe or something like that. No, she's doing exactly what men do every fucking day. They just have sex and you go home. That's it. There's no romance or anything. I do think she loves Vic. I do think she does. But it's a respect thing. She wants him to respect her enough to leave his family and choose her. Fuck the family, choose me. And once he does that, there'll be a couple. And and presumably she'll stop fucking Tommy.
Presumably.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
All right. That's a lot. Chris, what you got?
To your point about JP, I would like to see it kind of be fleshed out a little bit more with him. You know, I would I actually like that storyline with him. I understand where you're coming from with the whole JP. Like he doesn't do anything for the story.
It's because they're taking too long with it. Like,
well, yeah, no, I don't disagree, you know, but I do. But one of the things I love about his character compared to the others is that it kind of brings it all in focus in the sense of like he's just this normal dude just living in Chicago dealing with the bullshit. You know what I mean? And you know, so but I don't know. I appreciate the character. That being said, I would like it okay, like you said, I would like for it to kind of move a little bit further. You know, and you know, I don't know how long, maybe until maybe him and his son probably like really reunite. I know they technically reunited here, but you know, reunite where he knows, you know, he the pappy, you know what I mean? So who knows? Maybe Sonny will recognize his grandson before his own father will. That'll be hilarious.
That would.
You know, that would be fucked up too. But he said, "Boy, you don't know your own son," like you know. But
I could actually see Sonny saying that.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But yeah, Gloria. So I hope they do a little bit more with Gloria. Myself, I mean, right now she's just like you said, she's in it to have fun, which is fine. But I mean, especially seeing the preview for next week, it's clear that they have something more for her. I just want it to be kind of relevant, you know what I mean, and not just more of like her being the bridge to bring Victor and Tommy together. And that's sort of like what's going on at the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah, Flynn, to your point, Flynn's Flynn needs to die by the finale. You know what I mean? I loved him in Sons of Anarchy. I thought he was amazing, even in Gladiator. But
he's an amazing actor, period.
He's an amazing actor, but come on now. I'm sorry, he gotta go. You gotta go. So and Claudia, if she still continues to be annoying as well, she needs to go too. So yeah, that's it.
All right, get off the whole Flynn family. And Gloria. Stacey, how about you?
Liliana is dead. I thought she was going to die this episode, but darn it. I don't mind the family stuff. I don't mind the family drama. I'm not really interested in the whole daddy son bullshit. I don't care. I don't care about Gloria. I don't care about Claudia. I don't care about any of these people except Tommy. Tommy and Don. This is Tommy and Don's show. Like everybody else, I don't care.
All right, that's fair.
And they haven't given us a reason to care.
To care. Yeah. Anything else?
Diamond needs to cut Tommy's hair so they can bond over that.
Oh,
You ever notice though that Tommy always has a fresh cut?
you never know how he gets
he never scraggly, never his hair. He's always got his hair in place, even when he wakes up from fucking. I don't get it. I don't get it.
He's hydrated and eats Gatorade. It's not a hair out of place.
Anything else? Let's see.
I just want to see some gangster shit, like Tommy, Diamond, gangster stuff. Like, I'm not really with the family saga.
All right.
I mean, killing the serfs was not gangster enough. I need more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
thought they would keep Tatiana around just as a connect.
Yes.
It was like they went that far back to bring her back into it just to like murder her.
Which was weird because they paid her for what, 1 day of shooting or something. I mean, that's it. That's all she gets.
It's just,
and then they keep zooming in on
the dagger thing in the neck. Yeah.
So is that gonna come back? Is that what Liliana is gonna die by or something? I don't know. I'm not sure why we have to zoom in on it every time.
So you can see it because it's so small.
And it was dark. That whole scene was kind of dark. They needed more lighting, but if they put more lighting, it wouldn't have been real, right? So I think that's why they zoomed in on it.
Also, I don't know why she couldn't just got out of that thing by herself. And her hands were free, which doesn't make any sense. Like,
how did Vic just show up and just start shooting? Like, I didn't.
Yeah.
Really get.
Yeah. It's a lot of that. I didn't want to get into the nitpicking stuff of like, how did this even happen? But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is.
Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff happening and no reason for it.
All right, so let's do it. Reggie, how did Claudia friend Reggie?
Thanks, Stacey. Thank you. Thanks.
It begs the question: how did Reggie, the Puerto Rican friend, already have a case of money lined up on the side?
Yeah, now that I'm gonna say that was really like what? Like people just come out of their house with a bunch of money.
Just in case someone shows up on a drug deal.
Yeah.
What's up?
I get one more scene where somebody hands somebody like a shit ton of money. And it's like, oh, it's all there. You don't have to count it. You don't even have to look at it. It's just there.
Yeah, that's Stacey's pet peeve.
What?
Yeah. Like when Tommy was throwing the money at JP, remember she was like, is anyone gonna count the money?
It's like, nah, it's good.
Roll it, count it.
And then when Jay paid Liliana, it was just like, here, like you're paid. Well, now you're paid in full. You can lick my face. You didn't even count it.
That money could have been a whole bunch, like a 20, and a whole bunch or 100, and
that
in the middle
is counted in me. I'm counting every last bill up in here to make sure that I am actually paid in full before you lick anything.
Yeah.
In fact, she could have been counting while he was licking. You just put it together. I mean, multitask.
Drug dealers have that little money thingy, like you just. And then
she carries that on her person, but.
I'm saying she could have been like 100, 200, 300. I mean, I'm saying, but why he's like, go ahead, my cheek is free.
Yeah, she could have been like, okay, go ahead.
I just like, exactly. I'm just like, what? How did that car show up to pick up fucking Victor when he showed up to the bar?
I don't know.
That don't make it.
I mean, that right there, I'm thinking that he probably text someone to come pick him up.
He did not.
I mean, off camera.
But again, it was a spontaneous thing. He was like, hey, let's stop by the bar. It's like, okay. And then he gets out and he's like, aren't you coming into the bar? And then all of a sudden the car just pulls up like it was.
Well, could it be that there's someone always following Vic though? Because he did go off somewhere with Tommy without security. So maybe there is someone who's always following Vic for security reasons.
Whose SUV is it?
Exactly.
Sometimes Diamond is driving, sometimes Vic is driving. I was like, whose car is that?
Who's that SUV following behind Tommy and Victor that just disappeared once they pulled up to the bar? Like, is that? I was like, was that Diamond?
Your Honor.
Hey, I'm telling you,
security.
Is it really there?
No. Because if it was one, they wouldn't allow him to even go through that shit. Because Daddy was like, "Where the fuck were you doing?" To your point, why is Claudia running around Chicago with no security? It's just her and her high heels and those dumbass glasses she wears every once in a while. Like, be consistent.
I like your glasses.
No, with those big ass like Clark Kent glasses, they look.
I thought they were cute.
Oh, wait, you talking about Claudia? Oh no, sweetheart. No. And I have some big glasses. Those glasses. She looked retarded.
The clear ones?
She looked like special. She looked like there was a little something going on.
Because this is that like accountant by day, like drug dealer by night bullshit that they do to her. And I'm like, just take the glasses off. Like she looks ridiculous.
It makes her look smart.
No, makes her look goofy.
Especially those big ass ones. Those big. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I rarely get into fashion and props like that, but that just took me out of it. I'm like, I can't even see your face, girl. Like shit. Like, and then
her eyes look big, like they were magnifying glasses.
I was like, are you nearsighted or farsighted? I'm like, just pick a
site. In between.
Pick a site. Like, why do you got these glasses on? Like, it don't make sense. Shit. Hold on. I'm sorry. So somebody asked a question. Walt, is somebody gonna? Oh, do y'all think Claudia will catch a body this season? Yeah. She's gonna kill somebody. I think
she'll kill her little Asian friend.
Yeah, maybe perhaps.
The way she stepped to her was like, "Look, little woman."
Right?
I was like,
she did.
Not all of a sudden she's a little rich. I was like, what? I was like, you wearing heels or something? I don't remember that big height difference.
Well, she's a tall woman though. That Claudia's tall and she wears heels.
So I didn't see it that far, but
because they were laying down. The last time you saw them, they were laying down, getting it on.
Usually they're laying down. Laying down. So it's everybody's the same height once you're laying down. But
right. And Asian women are not the tallest women anyway.
Yeah. I'm saying, and 69 is different, but
yes.
It just
racism.
Anyway. So I think Flynn is the new Monet. Walter. They're all Flynns. Walter
is the new Monet.
Walter is the new Monet, and
what?
Even to the point of, hey, daughter, use what you got to get what we need.
True, that's true.
Is Monet. And he is going the distance. Also, he quit his last job to do this show. So he's going the distance.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was on the Mayans. And he did an interview that said, I'm on a proper show now. So he's going the distance.
Well, maybe there was something going on with the Mayans because there was. They lost the showrunner. The showrunner got fired.
Oh, the main dude, the writer.
He got fired, and so they had to scramble and figure it out and get it together for the last season that just came out. So that was a lot of shakeup at the Mayans.
But it's still on the air. I'm just saying for him to be like, this is not. He's like, I think so. I see somebody told him he's at least going to go to 2 seasons. So I feel like he's going, but I feel like he's the new Monet. And even though he's already sickly, you know what I'm saying. And like he's gonna go to distance. They still need to flush
drag out his death. Let's just say that.
It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. But I think it's gonna be there. Those have to be connected onto the internet. What? Oh, they count the reading serial numbers. No smart. Oh, okay, that's why he's saying the money counters have to be connected to the internet. The machines that go. I was like, really? But anyway,
they do. I mean, the wireless ones, yeah.
Who's the new?
They don't have Wi-Fi?
Who is the new Zeke? That's it. So I would say there's
Jannard. No, I'm just joking.
Simon.
What's that? She said Jannard.
Demonico, is that his name? What's the young boy's name that keeps shooting up his father's bar?
Oh, D-Mac.
Yeah.
So if they flush him out, right? He's having daddy issues. Like he don't know what albino means, So like, so it could be some things like maybe he's that dude, but I don't think they're gonna bring that reality show drama thing that Power Book 2 has. Like I don't think that's their niche. So you may not get that. They're already
bringing it with the boy shooting up his father's bar every 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's not the same as old child. Like you don't know how old you are. You're actually 4 years old. Like that. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna do that. No. They are gonna bring up the fact that he was looking his father in the eyes, and his father did not know who the fuck he was.
Yeah, I want Mama to come in. I need to see Mama. I need to be like, how she get her son. Like, I kind of want to flush that out too.
And it's not realistic to me either, because your eyes, everybody knows their child's eyes. Whether you grow your hair out, whether you keep your hair short. When you look at your child's,
from the time you're born, your eyes are like exactly the same. Same size, same everything.
Yeah, so you know your child's eyes. So
that could be. So they're gonna flush that out. But yeah, I just don't understand. Like, if he's actually been in his son's life at any part, he should go, you look familiar at the least, to be at least, you know. But he's like, who the fuck is this stranger thug like shooting up my bar every 3 or 4 months? I think Liliana's going the distance too. She's not a throwaway character. They're putting too much into her, and that's all Tommy has. She's all Tommy has, right? So she's going the distance. And until again he gets a solid replacement. Gloria is his mom. Whose mom? Like
Gloria's whose mom?
What's it called? JP.
I think JP Mac will become close, and JP will be killed by, and D Mac will try to get revenge for his father's death.
Yeah, JP is too trusting. You better not hurt him. All this stuff. Where's that
right?
going?
Right, they're setting him up to be that lamb that's gonna get sacrificed at some point.
He's Raina. JP's Raina.
All right, I like that. Well, hey, to the point of, you know, sibling bond, right? So Tommy, you know, passively called them brothers. I was like, oh, like he's getting used to it, right? So we already said we predict that Tommy's gonna lose some type of close family member of some sort, and he's already suffered a lot of losses, so hopefully that won't happen anytime soon. I mean,
maybe Kate will die.
What?
Kate will die? Maybe Kate will die.
Oh, off camera. But that would be interesting if he gets a text or some kind of bullshit to be like, your mother's dead, and he's like, oh fuck, there you go.
He's dead.
Huh?
Who's gonna text him? He's dead.
Somehow it's gonna make the news. He'll find out. Like, it don't make no damn sense.
He'll find out. Somebody's gonna.
Miriam will die.
Huh?
And then Miriam, she'll die.
Oh, yeah, she'll die. She'll
yeah.
We'll find out that she's Walter's long lost sister or something.
Yeah. I still believe that's true. I still believe that they're paying for her, like for her care. I believe she's related, and I think Tommy's related to them too, through his grandmother. I do.
So we'll see. I mean, that would change a lot.
He is half Irish. I mean, he is half Irish. His mother's Irish.
Yes, because even Walter was saying there's something in the eyes, and then JP didn't notice his kid's eyes. Something.
So we flushed out his Italian heritage. Now we're gonna flush his Irish heritage. that would be interesting. D-Mac gone, kill JP. You know, the power universe is good for make characters killing their fathers. I hope they don't go that route. Anyway, all right, so we'll wrap this up and say thank you guys very much for watching. We got to get to Kings of Napa for some more internal family dramas. What the fuck? But anyway, there's a time and place. There's time and place for these things. But we will talk about that stuff. Thank you guys very much for joining us in the chats. Please like on the video, comment on the video, share the video. Help us grow the family. We will see you next week for the next episode of Force. And again, we got 2 more videos coming this afternoon, so you can hang out with that, ladies.